Welcome back, everyone. The Curse of the Vistani, episode 34. Hard to believe we're already so far into the campaign. All right.
Sounds like your sound check is fine, according to Pika.
Perfect.
I can see I have sound.
Thank you, Pika. Thank you, Nani. All right. So when last we left off, you guys chased the assassins out of the ball. And thanks to Ashitaka's group, you kind of cornered them in this square.
Yes.
All these blue and yellow and black lines around the edges are all of Ashitaka's men, preventing their escape.
And kicked butt.
Yeah, and you guys kicked butt.
I had an army of Sturgis.
Yep. You convinced some Sturgis to help you out, which ended up killing one of them. And then you
and then I fly swatted the Sturgis.
Caused him to lose his turn, which ended up killing him. So you guys did really well. You burnt a lot of spells and such. Spells and abilities, but you did a really good job. And we ended with you guys looting the bodies and getting, I believe, 1,200 gold.
Yes.
And then, I don't remember if I said it last time, but you also found...
Light crossbow +1 and +1 bolts, which Lilia has.
Right. Yes, those as well. And you also would have found each of them were wearing a ring.
You did not mention that.
Nope.
No, I did not. I forgot to. They're each wearing a ring, and on the underside of the ring is a needle.
So basically a poisoner's ring.
Yep.
Also, Pika's talking in Roll20 to Meteor.
Meteor, look at your stream because the main map looks odd. Oh, it's the wrong one. Got it. Thank you.
Pika says welcome.
Here we go.
She says she'll talk soon.
Ooh, fancy.
I'll be Pika reader for now.
Okay. Well, yeah, so these are basically rings with a needle on it. That's like dipped in poison or
death pill,
like,
basically.
There's like a vial of poison inside the ring. Obviously not much because it's just a ring, but it's potent enough to be able to poison someone with just a prick. They're each wearing one.
Which is how they got the mayor.
Yep.
Oh!
That is how they got the mayor. Not in his drink, but when she shook his hand towards the end there.
That's smart.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. We were prepared either way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Lilia the protector. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
This is why we kept you close.
Lilia right. Protect. Lilia heal.
So you guys wanted to divvy up the gold.
Yeah, so it's 200 gold per party member was the math.
I think you'll have to wait until we actually get to a point in the story where you could do that, though, Pika.
Yeah, we're not back at their base yet.
They want to get those. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, we need to head back. That's in town, wasn't it?
Yeah, you haven't gotten them yet, but you.
I think we have to get to the party.
Like, add a note on Moro in your list because you're not going to be able to add it to her specifically. You'll just have to remember that it's there. All right. So, what do you guys want to do now? You guys, I believe Curio tossed the Sturges back into the window.
He did.
All the dead Sturges.
He did. I think
we
were going to go loot the assassin's base and at the very least recover what we gave them on contract because they can't really fulfill their contract anymore. They're dead.
Right. We need to do that tonight, though?
I mean, as soon as possible,
My thought would be at least drag these bodies back to the mayor.
I will remind you that their base is like half a day away from the city.
All right, so maybe do that in the morning.
My thought would be drag these bodies back to the mayor and get everything cleared up, make sure everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how far away are we from where the party was?
Not very.
Feet-wise?
Not very far at all. You're like a few blocks down.
Okay. 'Cause
Ashitaka's men
I could
did
dimension
a pretty
door
good
right
job.
back, but I don't know that that's worth it.
And speaking of Ashitaka, he's gonna come over and be like, "Oh my gosh, you killed them! You killed Rupert and Grinnell Haas!"
They did try to kill us first.
Well, yeah, well, obviously, but they're no pushovers. They're really strong. Son, how strong have you gotten?
A lot stronger than you think. Also, hi. I finished eating now, so I can actually unmute and
Hi.
put my phone on silent.
I think we're not exactly pushovers either at this point.
I can see that. I had no clue you were that strong.
Hey, tough kitty, Frower. I'm still squishy.
Alright, I have
but...
to give payment to Ashitaka, don't I?
Yep. You do indeed.
Okay.
Ashitaka the Sun Simp.
Ow. Yeah,
He's
Ashitaka
actually
the
going to
Sun.
go over to, or he's not going to go. He's going to signal to his men, that they can, stop
That it's
guarding the
clear?
area. Yeah,
Yeah.
just give them the all clear sign, and they
And next
will.
time, don't fuck with my friends. They wouldn't have gotten into this if they hadn't tried to stop us.
And they will disperse. Oh, I'm sorry, Buff Bud.
Yeah, he didn't manage his time wisely today. Wait
Buff
until the
Bud
last minute to go get food.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so you guys have a couple dead bodies on your hand. What you gonna do?
Drag him
I
back
mean, they're
to
objects
the...
now. Bag of holding.
You could.
Oh yeah, I
That's a
did say
possibility.
I wanted to loot everything and put it in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's at the base, not here.
No, that's them as well.
Well, I
They might
think
have
we've
Well,
looted
we already
everything.
looted them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, drag them back to the mayor.
Probably not in the middle of the party, I would say. Probably to the security guards.
I mean, again, bag of holding. They don't need to breathe.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Bag of
But-
holding is only a problem if you need to breathe.
I still don't think whipping out 2 dead bodies in the middle of a party is a good idea.
Well, no, that's why you put them in the bag of holding, so you're not carrying dead bodies into the hall.
Or we could give them to
You go-
Ashitaka.
You go to a
and
back
get
room.
Ashitaka to take them.
Yeah, I think it's better off if we do it. Because you don't know, we might end up getting a reward from the mayor for saving his life. If
Well, I mean, I
Ashitaka
think
does
we've
it.
already saved his life regardless of killing the assassins.
Well, I was thinking
But-
of helping to clear up Ashitaka's reputation, seeing as he has such a shit one in the city.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
That
We
way I
could
don't owe him
also
as much.
bring them back and make sure that he's affiliated. Like, make it known that we did this with his assistance. His assistance was important.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Ashitaka comes back with us and his men are carrying the bodies. Could do it that way. Meteors rolling dice.
I'd imagine we already caused
Oh,
a
you
bit
could
of
do
a
that.
stir running out after the assassins in the first place.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any keeping this quiet.
No, hell no, that went out of the window when we were in.
Yeah, when
I'm surprised none of the guards followed us. I really am. Or any citizens.
I'm happy they didn't, because I would fuss at them to go and stay with the mayor.
You guys told them to stay with the mayor, and you would chase after them.
Yeah.
Mm.
So whatever
We
the
didn't want
case,
them
let's get
abandoning the
these.
mayor in case somebody else went after
Ooh.
him.
Fire put. So, out of curiosity, did we take care of the person that sent the
No.
assassins?
We have not.
So we've not dealt
Joram,
with
we don't know
Joram.
where he is.
You took care of all of his men, but
And we
he
left him down
is
there.
unaccounted for. currently.
Correct. So he could still be on his way to the mayor, especially since they were
So,
having
yeah,
a
we should
constant
track-
conversation. I don't know. Was the assassins' conversation between themselves, or was it between them and Joram?
Which conversation?
The running commentary that they had after they were the oh shit.
The mental
Yes.
communication was just between them.
Okay, so the telepathy, the detect thoughts was just
Yep.
between the two assassins. Okay.
Right.
Good. So Joram doesn't necessarily know that they failed yet. Maybe. Depending on where his ears are.
Well,
It's too bad we can't
anyways,
disguise ourselves as them. Seeing as, the mayor now knows that they're the people that tried to kill him.
I mean, I
Um,
can disguise myself as one of the assassins. I just don't see the point.
that
To
would
see if it
also
would
not
lure Joram out.
that would also not go over well with, I think, the security.
Yeah.
Like try to kick your ass. Part of my language.
Saplin looks at herself, realizing that she's still dressed up as one of the servers. Uh-huh.
I better not have messed up my dress either. I actually like the dress that I have.
Anyways, I think we should get these bodies back and make sure the mayor is still okay.
Mm-hmm. Just
Yep.
throw one over Morrow.
I mean, we can put them in the bag, or Moro and Luna can ferry them.
Either way.
Assuming that they're okay with having dead bodies laid across them.
Here's my thought then. If you want to help clear Ashitaka's name, maybe having his men carry the bodies back will help in that sense. They already know we went after them. Like you said, there's no point in not causing a scene. If you want to help Ashitaka's reputation, it might be worth it just to have him carry them back and be like, yeah, Ashitaka was a big help.
You're saying that out loud in front of Ashitaka?
No, I'm saying that to the group out of character.
This is above table talk.
That's what I was asking.
Okay. I don't mind suggesting that to Ashitaka.
Ashitaka, get two of your... Well, I'd say it need more than two people.
Yeah,
just
you
get a
need
couple
more
of
than
your
two.
best men. You need to carry these.
Can y'all manage to carry these back with us?
Sure. He kind of motions, and two more.
Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can do a thing.
No more spell slots.
Okay. Important question above board here.
All right.
Do we think that Ashitaka even wants his reputation cleared?
I think he would do it just because I said to. He is a simp.
He's a simp, but at the same time, wouldn't that ruin his street cred? He's trying to make this reputation amongst his men. Wouldn't cleaning up their reputation be the opposite of what they want?
I don't care.
Okay.
So I'm going
Not my problem.
Just choose one of. Should I choose one of Ashitaka's men and give him enhanced ability to carry, or no?
I just thought I could probably use my
I don't think
tattoo
they'd
and
need
just
it.
pick them up.
Yeah, you could do that. Or two men could easily carry a person.
Can't be super bad if the authorities are always after you, so acting good every now and then can let you get away with murder. Yep, pretty much further.
Aurora could probably carry one by himself.
Yep, that's not an issue.
Strong giant that he is. And then two of Ashitaka's men could easily carry the other one.
Okay, so if that's the case, then let's head back.
All right. You guys make your way back.
Although we
down
should
the-
While we're
probably
making our way back,
Oh yeah. Never mind.
while we're making our way back, can we take stock of our party? Is anyone still hurt? That kind of thing.
How's Moro's health?
Before we get to that,
Mm-hmm.
as Ashitaka's men pick up Rupert, a stray sturge was underneath of his body.
Heck.
San
Yeah.
does a 23 hit.
You're
One
yeah?
thing though, Meteor.
Uh-huh.
If it was under his body, he would have been in my circle.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
You never
True.
counted him.
Had you dropped it at this point?
No.
How long does it last?
What it lasts 10 minutes.
Oh,
If it was under his body though, he's in my circle.
Yeah, when we moved the body to loot it,
No matter what, he would have been within my circle if he was under his body.
I mean,
right,
true.
but Nene, the only thing is if he was under the body and your guardians or whatever the circle is, I think the circles are spirit guardians, right?
Yes.
They wouldn't have necessarily physically been able to get to him. I think is what Meteor was going for.
Yeah.
That's
And
not
I think
fair.
at this point your circle would be down. I think
That's-
10 minutes have definitely passed since the end of combat.
You know what is still up though?
What's
Banana
that?
hammer.
Huh? True.
Right there.
It is a surprise attack though on San.
How would the sturge have gotten under his body?
It was on him before he fell over.
But I was.
He
I
didn't
was.
take bludgeoning damage from being squashed?
He was in my circle before he
Stop
fell.
poking holes.
He was in
Meteor
my.
wants to take a last hit at somebody.
He was in my circle before he fell.
Alright, but
All right. It's getting a surprise attack. All right. So it's going to do 1d4 plus 3 damage.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
So 4 piercing damage to San, who stepped away. And it's currently attached to her.
banana hammer it.
Yeah, but I don't want to banana hammer San.
You can aim well enough to not do that.
Yeah, I'm already down in spell slots, thank you.
Well, you shouldn't need to use a spell
The
slot
banana
again.
hammer should still be up.
No,
It's a
I'm talking
bonus
about
action, yeah.
what Firedale said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really have spells left, Firedale. We got tapped pretty dry there.
That made you have a sneak attack. Thank you.
He's trying to hurt us now that we've used almost all of our abilities already.
And it's
what it
not
is.
going to hurt very much. It's a sturge.
Honestly, Nene, you could heal her with the healer's kit with your healer feat after this for the amount of damage that she took.
The sturge is dead.
There you
Yep.
go.
The sturge is dead. With a very thankful San.
Is
You
anybody
literally
else
needed to do 2 damage to take it out, so you could have swatted it and probably done enough damage.
Exactly.
Is anybody else down hit points?
Other than now, San? I don't know.
Moro.
I'm fine. I'm at full. I was never in melee.
Callan is at full. You never got hit.
I was
Nihan,
never close enough to take damage.
did you take any damage?
Right.
Yes.
Did you
Or
take any damage?
during
What
the
is
fight?
your HP?
Yes.
Right
right
now,
now?
67.
Out of?
67.
Okay.
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 Yep.
So he already got hit.
And did Curio take any damage?
I think Curio took a few hits. I think Curio and San and maybe Moro took.
Moro was the
Most
most
hits.
badly hurt at the time, I
Yeah.
thought,
Yes.
but we'd already done some healing there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Curio is at full on his character sheet.
So how far down is San now?
John
And
just
Morrow.
took 4.
At least 4.
Let's see. I'm gonna open the sheet here. San was
is
at
full.
full, and so she's only 4 points down.
Yep.
Even if I don't heal her right now, that would be
Extras. Moro was down 3 points.
which that would heal overnight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No point.
I mean, or a short rest, they can use their hit dice to heal that.
No point. Okay. Well,
Yeah, so it probably attached to her and she went, "Oh, little fucker!" And then you smashed it with your hammer. Okay, so you guys continue hauling the bodies
back to the party.
back to the party.
I don't have enough 3rd levels left to do ascending and the hut, so I can't give him a heads up before we get there, except with message. Once we get close enough,
Okay.
I will send a message when we get close enough.
Okay. All right, so you guys are approaching the party, 2 bodies in tow. The 2 guards at the front said, look at you and be like, "Oh, you got him? Well done."
Yeah, how's the mayor? How's everything inside?
Oh, everything inside has been quiet since you guys left.
And I'll
Okay.
just sigh in relief.
Do they make any comment on the fact that I'm still dressed as one of the waiters or waitresses? The people that were serving drinks. My hair is still bright pink.
Yeah, actually, they both got pretty good on their perceptions. Ain't you one of the wait staff?
I'll alter my disguise to be my party dress and the half-elf disguise.
All right.
And be like a necessary ruse to get close enough to stop the assassins.
Oh, that's so smart. Yeah, one of them was dressed like a wait staff, wasn't they?
Yep.
Wow, you guys are good.
All right, can we head back in? I know we can keep these fellows off to the side.
Yeah, we'll
Bringing them into the party is going to be a problem. Can we get the mayor over here to talk to the mayor, even if y'all don't want us to bring them inside?
So the captain is going to come over as well.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, why don't we leave the bodies out here? We don't want to upset the guests any more than they already are.
Can you ask the mayor to come out and take a look? I want him to be able to rest assured that this has been taken care of.
Of course. He's going to wave one of the guards in to do that.
I see Callan's cannon still right here.
Back? Can someone explain to me real quick what
you're
you've
down
done?
4 HP.
What?
Yeah.
Apparently, Meteor said that there was a scourge clinging to the assassin's body, the male one, and when he was lifted up by Ashtaka's men, it took a bite out of you.
Okay, so I'm down full health.
It didn't actually die when it was in the circle when he was standing, and I'm a little salty.
Let it go.
I'm really sorry about that. My boss accidentally called me. One of my bosses accidentally called me.
So you thought it was an emergency?
I thought, shit, why the heck is she phoning me at 12:30? She knows I'm up on a Friday anyway, but yeah.
Okay.
It's not to get you to come into work early?
No, I'm not due back at work until Monday. I'm still on week off.
All right, so basically we've arrived back at the party. Ashitaka's men and Aurora are carrying the 2 assassins.
Yep.
We just had a little play-by-play with the guards, and the mayor is coming out to take a look because I asked them to bring the mayor.
Yep.
All right. So here comes the mayor. He sees the body. He's like, "Oh, you took care of that real quick. I knew you guys were strong. Guess I didn't realize how strong."
Saplin's gonna kind of look over at San and make a point of mentioning we couldn't have done it without the help of Ashitaka and his men.
What? No, I didn't do nothing.
I'm just gonna
Nope,
him in the back of the
I
head
didn't
and tell
do
him to shut up.
nothing. I'm over here. Just carried the bodies back.
Come here, shut up,
No,
and listen.
no.
Why I looked at San
No,
before I did it
Reputation.
to give San a heads up.
If you want your payment, you're gonna listen to what we're saying.
Screw that. Keep your payment.
Okay, I don't have to kiss you then.
What? When was there kissing involved?
What did you think payment was? I'm not giving you my money again.
I don't want to talk. I got a reputation, son. I can't have people thinking I'm helping stuff.
I could kick your ass, and then you could get another reputation that I beat you again.
And I'll glance over at Ashitaka, and I'm like, oh, so you don't want to be hired for mercenary work?
What? Wait, what? Mercenary work.
You did an
Everything
excellent
goes
job
over
of
his
holding
head.
the line.
You know, I heard mercenary work pays a lot of money too.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
it's
sounds a
honest
bit
work.
legitimate.
It is honest
You
work,
get to-
yes.
You get
Depends
to
on who
kill
hires
people.
you.
Nah,
Ooh,
too legitimate for my blood.
that's fine. I don't have to pay you then. Bye.
And the mayor says, anyways, thank you all once again for helping protect me this time. You've done so much for our city.
Unfortunately, there's still one loose thread. We don't know
Yeah,
where
we still-
Joram is.
We still need the person who's hired them, yes.
Well, I will be making a formal announcement to the people of this city within the next couple days, once we've got all of our facts straight.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll tweak my disguise to look like the serving staff again.
okay.
And follow him back into the party when he goes, just because they all saw someone in a serving staff leave.
Fair.
And I will do this in clear view of the guards so that they know that I'm still the same person.
Okay.
So, yep.
All right. Where did Ashitaka go?
So should I also be
He
asking
ran.
the mayor how
No,
he's
Moro
feeling?
sat on him.
Oh,
Is
so
he
Morrow's
under
he's
Morrow?
under Morrow. Yep, he's under Morrow.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So,
Because Moro can't go up there, and neither can Luna, so Moro
true.
sat on Ashitaka.
Well, before we go up, I think I would transform Luna back into
okay.
human form.
Into,
I'd ask
into the
you
girl.
guys,
Yeah.
I'd ask you guys to like form a wall so I could change her.
Yep.
So Luna would be back in human form.
Shuffle her to a corner, cast a minor illusion on the corner.
Okay.
Minor illusion a wall in front of Luna as she changes.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys come back in, kind of stand off to the side. And the mayor said, no need to worry, everyone. The situation has been handled by my lovely bodyguards here. There, we received word that there might be an attempt on my life tonight. So I had some undercover bodyguards here at the party, just in case anything happened. And it was a good thing too. But
Because they
have
did
been
attempt.
dispatched of, and everything is a-okay, and I am just fine. And everyone kind of applauds. Yeah, good job, yeah.
Probably wondering who the defense kitty was that just like took over.
But now let everyone get back to the party. This is a celebration, not for me, for the kids who've returned. And the music kicks back up. The jesters start juggling again.
Are we going to run into Jorm now, though?
Possibly.
Never know. So now that all this has happened, what are you guys wanting to do? Are you guys going to stick around at the party? Are you going to leave and go back to sleep?
I would probably take a short rest at the party.
Okay.
And, yeah. And I will go ahead during my short rest. I'll do a song of rest.
Okay.
So any friendly creatures that need to regain hit points, if they're spending a hit dice to restore any hit points, they get an extra 1d6.
Okay.
And that's any friendly creature. So if the mayor in any way took damage that was not healed.
Perfect.
Nope.
AKA San, heal.
Me heal?
Yes.
I
So you get, so you can spend a hit dice, and then you also get 2.
What dice on 1d6?
Your hit dice should be.
If you click on short rest,
Yeah, you're effectively taking a short rest.
At the bottom, it says your hit dice there.
Oh,
Yeah.
1d8.
Yeah, so you do 1d8. So you're just spending one of the hit dice. And then we're taking a short rest, so.
Yep.
So if you do automatically apply healing with dice result checked, then you're good. And then you would just add 2 to whatever doesn't get healed.
Same with Moro, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anybody who can hear me who wants to take advantage of it can do that.
Right. You guys kind of take a seat off to the side and just kind of chill there, relaxing, hoping nothing else happens tonight after that difficult battle.
That I got all my bardic inspirations back. The whole point.
Hooray!
Alan disappears for a minute and then comes back with a plate full of bacon. Got some stuff in his mouth. You got lots of bacon. It's good. Pockets.
Yep, pocket bacon. This isn't very
Where's
good
the
point,
bag of
Callan.
holding? Here. He starts shoving them in.
A bag of what?
I mean, you just really don't want to put perishables in the bag of holding.
What?
Nah.
Oh, what?
I'll just summon it back out and put it in an actual satchel.
He just takes some of the other ones that he hadn't put in yet and goes, okay, I'll just put them in my pockets. And she just shoves them in there.
Yes, that's better.
Now, Callan,
All right.
if you could figure out how to make a bag that has a colding spell or something like that on it.
Yeah, if you had a bag that kind of could either preserve food or purify food that was in it.
Hey, that's a good idea.
That'd be really good.
Maybe a project for you to consider later.
Yeah. I can work on that tonight.
Yes,
Alright,
a bag
so
of colding, Buff Bud.
All right. So you guys relax, enjoy the party, eat some more food.
Does anybody look suspicious?
Roll me a perception check. A 20. Pretty good. You see no one looking suspicious.
No Joram?
You do not notice Joram at all.
Although
In
he
fact, the
could
rest of
be.
the evening goes off smoothly.
Okay. So no
You guys end
Joram
up staying till
chances.
the end of the party. People are filtering out. You guys are kind of just sticking around just to make sure. And sure enough, no more assassins, no Joram.
Mayor's
And-
fine?
What's that?
The mayor is fine?
Yep, Mayor is fine.
Okay. I saved his life. Oh.
And he even leaves the party with the other security. Some of the, like 6 of the guards kind of surrounding him just to make sure, to escort him back to his place of residence. Don punches Ashitaka's arm and kisses his cheek. Don't say a word. Bye. Oh. Oh. He kind of makes a zipping motion on his lips, like, I'm not saying anything.
He just said something.
No, he was zipping his lips as
No,
if
I
to
know.
say that.
But he said he's not saying anything, but he's saying
He did
he's
not
saying it.
verbalize it.
Yeah, he did not verbalize it. And then you guys are able to leave the party free and clear and make your way back to your room for the night.
Hooray.
Where you can take a
Long rest?
long rest.
I will cast Liam into Tiny Hut just to be thorough before we go to sleep.
Okay.
Because the mayor did out us as his hidden bodyguards.
So you are in 3 separate rooms.
Okay. It's a 10-foot radius, so I would basically offer whoever wanted to sleep inside the dome
Okay.
to bunk in the same room, I guess.
I'd be going in the dome.
Cal will be like, nah, I got tinkering to do. I'll just keep you guys up.
Okay.
And he closes his door, and you just hear this as he's tinkering.
I'd probably still have him huddle by when I cast it, because if he's in it when I cast it, he can move in and out of it freely.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
I would have the entire party cluster, then cast it, and be like, okay, if y'all want to come in here at some point, you can.
Yep.
Fluffbud, that is spelled correctly. Good job. That is how you spell Callan. If he doesn't call it the bag of colding, you're going to be...
I mean, there is a homebrew item called the bag of colding. It's a thing.
Okay.
Yes, bag of colding. Not holding.
There's also
holding.
a bag of preservation as a homebrew item.
I think we decided though that it won't be anything spatial, right? So it's not going to be.
Right, it was going to be fairly small.
It's good. It's nerfed for us.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So we can have a preservation bag, but it's not going to be OP.
Right, it has a fixed capacity that is...
Right.
Like, it's essentially the size of a chest cooler. That's about it. That's what it can fit.
Yep. Perfect for pocket bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh, yummy pocket bacon at all times.
Yum.
Not meant to be used as a body bag, and if it is, it would not fit very many.
Nope.
All right. So, how late is the Tap 2 shop open? The tattoo shop would definitely be closed by now. It
You can
is,
go in the morning.
very late.
You'd have to wait till the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So how it was the Eldritch tattoo that we were talking about, I think.
I think there was 2 tattoos you guys were considering getting. I think
Mine. I know we can't do mine. Mine's too expensive.
Right.
Mine is way down the line.
What's the one? Firebud, if you're there, what's the one that you're talking about for Luna?
I think he was talking about Eldritch Claw.
Yeah.
Yes.
With her range.
Yes.
Range
And you
attack.
said that was 750?
600.
600?
Mm-hmm. If you look in the pins on Discord, it's right there.
Okay, so how would we work that in with Luna? Could we
what do you
add
mean?
technically an attack for her?
Oh,
You
gotcha.
would do it the same way as she's going to have to do Moros, which is you put it in the notes and you just have to remember to add it every time you roll.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember that.
Well, I mean,
It's gonna.
technically, Firedale has to add every time his rolls too, because it doesn't automatically do it.
Yep.
I was just gonna add a custom attack onto my attack list and put it as Morrow's like snake tattoo, and then roll it from there.
That's
go.
what I was
That's a good way
thinking,
to do
but
it.
how do you do that?
You'd have to add a custom attack, which I've got to go in and do after I get the.
Yeah, we can do that at a later point.
Because I would like the Eldritch Claw for Luna too, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all can do
So-
that after the session.
Can we say I pay for it first, though? You said
Yeah.
600?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Gold.
you guys wake up in the morning, have some of the pocket bacon. Callan comes out. It's like, it's alive.
I would also remind Lilia to keep Zone of Truth for the next day, in case we encounter Joram, because we're not going to have a better time to make him confess.
Oh, can I, should I...
Yes, you can change your spells.
Okay,
'Cause
I
we're doing
do
a long
need
rest.
to...
Yep, you can. But so Callan says, it's alive, and holds up a bag of preservation.
Beautiful.
Which you should, whoever
I'm
is
getting
carrying
rid
it
of
can add it
purified
to
drink,
their,
though, for now.
I
items.
can carry it, I suppose, unless somebody else wants to. Put it on the belt next to the bag of holding.
I'm keeping my Zone of Truth, but I'm getting my Guiding Bolt back. I
Yeah.
missed having it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just say
Okay,
that I was
so
messing
it's-
with the poison kit?
It's the bag of preservation is the one we're going with?
I need to find where my poison
Okay.
kit is.
Oh, I want it to be...
But
Can we call
you
it the
can
Bag
call-
of Colding?
Yes, you can call
We
it.
can
call
custom
the
name
bag.
it, yes.
Okay.
This
But
is
it's
just
a legitimate item in D&D Beyond.
right. You can definitely call it the bag of colding. It's just the actual item name is bag of preservation.
Oops. So do I take the 600 out now for the tattoo or
Yeah,
no?
go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
There, just for you, I renamed it.
Yay.
So you guys wait till like 10 because that's about when the tattoo shop would open up.
I need to.
And make your way over there. And he's like, "Oh, you want tattoos for your animals too? Oh, I guess that could work. Hey, let's try it." And he just takes out the pen and where are you wanting the tattoos on them?
I said one of them's on Morrow's head, the other one's on her back. So I think
Okay.
the grasp is on her back and the Eldritch Claw is on her head.
I believe these ones
it
are
right now?
either arm or scalp.
Yeah, they have specific
Half a limb or
locations.
Oh,
is
okay,
where they
then
can go.
scalp and like right paw.
Okay.
And they're magical, so all you actually do is you hold the needle next to the
Yep.
skin and it's there, so there's no actual pain involved.
And for
Right.
me, it will be right claw or right leg for Luna.
I wish
Okay.
it was the case for real life tattoos because
Right?
they freaking kill.
So you also have the option of having the tattoo on, like kind of hidden under the fur, or displaying like on top of the fur.
For
Like
me, I
being
think
visible
hidden.
through the fur, basically.
I'd have mine hidden on Mara.
Okay.
Hidden.
So no visible
So-
change to them since they have fur to
Yeah.
cover it up,
Yeah.
Don't want people to know that she's a badass.
right?
What's the
Okay.
other one that you're getting, Moro?
I'm getting the Eldritch Claw and the Coiling Grasp, so Firedale's tattoo and my tattoo one. So I can
How
grapple
much is
and
the
then do
coil
damage.
and grasp?
600.
Same.
So it's 1,200.
Hey, Firebutt, you still willing to front some money for Luna's tattoo?
Didn't you just get 200 from loot?
No,
Plus-
no, we didn't
Yep.
split it.
We
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Yeah.
Oh,
We split it when we bed down for the night. You had it this morning.
Yep.
okay. Oh, but he did say he was looking to, or that he was.
Iredale says yes.
Well, he said yes a while ago.
He
Yeah,
says
only
it's
200. It's only 200.
Plus, we're
He said.
going back to that cave, so we're going to be getting 6,000 plus at least there. Yeah, he said Kuro would give her enough to do it.
Okay. So you can
Firedale,
mark that
can you
off
go
on
in-
your sheet. There you go.
Can we get Firedale to go into our character sheets and add the tattoos?
If he wants to, Fury will give her 400 more
Okay.
so she can get it.
Where does the coil and grasp have to go?
Same.
Skull or
So then I would say probably
Apple
left
limb.
front.
Actually,
Or could it be the
for
same?
an animal, it would probably be the whole limb, I think.
Yeah, it would be the entire
Yeah.
entire limb for each.
So left and right then for her.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to remove
It's a
200
surface
then.
area thing. It's weird.
So I have to remove 200 and Firedale's doing the 400?
Yeah. So each of them is 600.
Yes, I already
So-
moved the 600 for the other one.
Okay. Okay.
If
Okay, yeah.
Firedale's
Yeah.
covering 4, then I take 2.
Yep.
Okay,
All right. So
Thank you,
mark
Firebutt.
800 or sit.
it's 1200
Yeah.
altogether.
So yeah, 8 from you, 4 from him.
Wait, what?
800 from you, 400 from him.
Oh, yes.
Hold
well,
on.
I already did the other 600 out.
Right.
Don't confuse me.
Okay. All right. So you got your tattoos. Is there anything else you guys are wanting to do in the city? There's temples you could go to. You could do some more shopping.
I would like to acquire fresh food to put in our new bag of colding.
Okay.
I had just added it, and then you said 400. So yeah, I have to take 200 back out. Firebutt.
Mhm.
So yeah. Anyways, we're good. Gonna have to help me figure out how to make attacks for Luna, though. Later, please. And thank you.
Yep. All right. So you're wanting to go to the market to get more food.
Would be
Yes.
nice to get a nice,
Okay.
a nice fresh food supply.
I'll let you decide like how much gold you're wanting to spend on food.
I'll go ahead and I'll spend. See, what's a reasonable amount here? I'll spend 10 gold of food, and that should fill the bag pretty well
Okay.
for a little bit.
Make sure
perfect.
there's
I'll rock
pocket
and roll.
bacon.
Well,
You
bacon,
get all the bacon.
fruits,
can
veggies.
You can get bacon that's not even cooked yet.
Yeah, we could get some raw meat to put in stews or
Mhm.
fry over the fire, all this stuff.
Potatoes.
We can make some
and...
really, really nice hearty stews now.
I wonder if the mayor's going to do anything to thank us.
He did give us free room and board, so.
I mean, let's not get greedy.
The
do
free
have that
room and
entire
board, though, to be
we have
fair,
that-
was for
we
saving
have
the
that
kids.
entire assassins
Yeah, you got all the assassin
stock
loot.
to loot. Let's not get greedy with the townsfolk.
Mhm.
They're dealing with
Yes.
enough right now.
So are you going to
We've-
reveal your tieflingness or no?
Not while Jorm's still on the loose. Heck no.
Okay.
That seems like a very bad idea.
Yes, it does. Very bad. We've been to the magic shop. I've gotten anything that I really wanted.
But Nene and Aurora, are you wanting to visit local temples or anything?
Mm,
Perhaps a visit to a temple would be appropriate.
anybody else want to go?
And you would each be able to find temples that serve your particular god as well. This is a big enough city that they would have temples for several of the major gods. And when you ask around to try and figure out where they are, you like ask this older gentleman. He's like, "Oh yeah, that the Temple of Palor. That if you go down Elm for 10 blocks, make a left on Cherry, and then a right on what is it? On no, not Elm. I already said Elm. Right on Maple. Maple, that's it. Elm, then Cherry, then Maple. It's right there. You can't miss it.
Thank you kindly, sir. I appreciate your
sun on it.
big old sign, you say?
Yeah.
I should
Palor's
make
the sun god, right?
that is correct.
I'll tag along to whichever temple.
Okay.
What about the
This is
temple
probably-
for Selûne? I'm
This is
assuming she's
probably
not
the
at
only
the same
chance I'm
one.
going to get to annoy Ashitaka. I'm going to go annoy Ashitaka.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go annoy Ashitaka while they're going to the temple. And yeah, you get directions to your temple as well, Banane.
Please tell me it's not from the old man.
I would
No,
actually like
from his wife.
to.
No.
I'd like to acquire an item from one of the temples. Actually,
What are you wanting to acquire?
holy water.
Oh,
There you go.
That would be where you get it.
Yes, it would.
maybe I should pick some up too.
Yeah, because you can get holy water at temples usually, and sometimes you'll be able to buy tokens or the like. Amulets, emblems, reliquaries, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anything helpful for a cleric?
I mean, a lot of that is just things that would act as a holy symbol if you wanted an additional holy symbol.
Yeah, I've got my
You
holy
already
symbol.
have one. But now I wouldn't mind picking up a flask of holy water just to have.
Uh-oh, San's rolling sleight of hand.
Fire that says cleric and paladins generally get given stuff to help with their duties of being holy warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a temple as a cleric or a paladin, the temple might offer you like free lodging. You might have, depending on the temple, access to documents that you can use to research, information, things like that. Sometimes they might have enchantments or spells, but that really depends on the size of the temple.
Correct.
And then you can usually purchase healing at a temple as well.
All right. So a flask of holy water would be 25 gold.
Ouch.
Wait. Banani, which deity is yours again?
Noon.
Saloon?
Yep.
Okay. All right. She's Moon Nihon's son, right?
Did we change her in? Is that actually in my thing? Did we fix it?
I don't know if you changed it or not. It'd be easy enough to check though. All right, so when you guys get to the temple, we'll have like altars you can pray at, and you can also make offerings if you'd like. Either of you want to do that?
Sorry,
Yes.
give me a second. What is considered offering?
What do you want to give? What do you want to offer?
What's appropriate to your deity?
Yeah, that's my
If
question.
you
I don't
can't think of
know.
anything. Well, if you have
it
Saloon,
could be
that's
as simple
nature,
as
yeah?
gold, or you could, you
Yeah.
could offer something that would be of importance to your deity. But gold is always a good one if you can't think of anything else.
Her domains are knowledge, life, and twilight.
Okay,
Right.
so yeah, you could give something for one of her domains, or you could just do a monetary offering.
You could offer her knowledge, like knowledge of importance to you.
What
Or
would be a
gold, or
good monetary? Because I can't think of
that
anything that I'd have on me.
that's completely up to you.
Yeah, or you could just pray. That's also an option.
I think pray. Don't know.
Okay.
First time I've done
Yeah.
that.
So Aurora, you said you wanted to give an offering. What are you
Yes.
wanting to give?
That's a good question. I gotta think of it. I was trying to remember what the what good offerings would be to Paylor.
Excuse me, sorry.
I haven't had to do this, so
Taylor is life and the sun.
Yep.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, Firebutt, I'll do that then.
Man person tends to only make a few copper a week for a full week of work, so gold is a large offering.
Yep. Yeah, and there is actually a chart, depending on what you picked at the beginning. I don't know if anybody's actually been keeping track of it. But based on your income level, your lifestyle, there is an estimate of how much gold you spend to maintain your lifestyle in a month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we really messed with that at all.
Yeah, we didn't mess with it too much.
But I mean, that also gives you an idea of this is how much your life costs every week. Gives you a basis, but adventurers make a lot more money than the common folk.
And we do. I just don't know what. I'm just like trying to think how much I should offer here. I'm like, and want to offer
10 gold.
enough. I think I can actually probably do that.
We make enough money. 10
We
gold.
do.
And if not, I can steal it.
10 gold is fair. 10 gold is more than fair.
I mean, I just spread out 10 gold to fully stock the bag of colding, so I've made somebody's day.
Okay, I'm doing 10 then.
All right. So Lilia, when you put in your gold, you get kind of this like warming presence. It almost kind of feels like a hug. On putting in your offering. And Aurora, when you put in your gold, you are suddenly hit like kind of with by this wind, and you close your eyes and you hear a voice. My child.
My lord.
Tell San to stop swiping.
How are you?
Oh, all things considered, that could be worse, but could also be better.
Tell me about it.
We have run into many troubles. We've been able to solve some of them, but I have seen many things that are alarming, confusing, and distressing amongst the people here. Some of them believe in prejudice and violence, and cannot stand for that. Cannot, in any good faith, watch them simply take life because they so deem it. But I'm unsure what to do, because it appears that some of them will only respond to violence. And while it may be justified, I am unsure that it is always justified, and there's simply times I wish we could become invisible and solve these issues without having to resort to blows.
Show great bravery. Right. We do teach on healing, strength, goodness. But as you have seen, not everyone. You have
No,
shown great restraint, great judgment. You have followed my path.
I'm glad I make you proud, but I sit here and we find ourselves lost and unsure where to look next. There's been a curse placed upon us that many of those who know us do not remember us.
Curse is gone now.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's gone.
curse is
Oh.
gone.
Okay, I missed that session. I'm sorry.
Yep.
But there's just such great trouble and so many things that are ongoing that it seems like it's never ending. That there's never peace. So there's never internal peace, external peace. Nothing seems to ever slow down.
Well, I promise you, my child, I never.
I'm grateful to hear that.
No magics can move you from my mind.
It is fantastic to hear. But I sit here wondering now what we should do. We should what is next? What what is it that I must do?
How to move forward, I think you're trying to find the words for.
Yes.
That's an out of character.
You are already on the right path, my child. You are to save a people.
Yes.
That is the journey I set you on.
I see. It is Simply, is it that we must just continue on our path and see what comes along next and pay mind to the fact that we may be surprised by things that we have not yet come across?
That is the way of life. I cannot give you all the answers,
I see.
but rest assured, you are following. You have followed my will very well.
See. This world is strange. Filled with many peoples I have never seen and many others that feel strongly familiar to me, yet who I've never quite come across before.
Just trust in your friends.
I shall.
With that, the wind dies off, and you open your eyes, find yourself back in the temple, and some of the clergy in the temple are just staring at you in awe. You were chosen by Paylor.
And kind of like smile slightly. Perhaps I am, but are we not all somewhat chosen by him? Do we not
Amen.
all have our own little journeys and quests that we must go on?
Amen, my brother.
Put a hand on
A
his
gift from the temple. And they hand you 2 vials of holy water.
and I take them and put a hand on their shoulder and say, "Do well. That is what we must do in this life. Simply do well. Be fair, be kind, be just, and understand that we do the best that we can."
Agreed. Right.
So do I get a fun encounter with Saloon?
Not this time. You got the warm hugging feeling, but she does not talk to you this time.
So then can I pray at least to thank her for sending me...
Of course.
What was her face? What was her name? Neffy?
Yeah, Neffy.
For sending Neffy my way.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go ahead and pray. And as you thank Saloon for that, you probably would hear just the faintest whisper. You're not even sure if you really heard it or not. But just a whisper that says, "Love you."
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think I will also grab a holy water from the temple, if that's okay.
Okay.
You said it's 20, right?
25.
25?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Nene, you may not need to purchase any, because clerics and paladins can perform rituals to make their own.
I can make my own how?
You can spend 25 gold worth of silver and basically purify water by means of silver through a ritual. That takes an hour.
Yeah.
Yes, it's either pay 25 gold now or to just buy it and not have to do it yourself, or
I think if there's a formal ability, it's called ceremony.
Oh, yeah,
Memory
okay. I don't
serves?
have it currently, but yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab one though for now.
Okay.
What does holy water do?
You can
oh yeah,
use it on undead enemies as a thrown weapon to do radiant damage if you don't have other means of doing radiant damage, among other things. You can also use it as a spell component for some spells, I believe.
So yes, ceremony is a first level spell, and one of the things you can do is bless water. You touch one bottle of water and cause it to become holy water. It takes 1 hour to cast.
Yep. Ceremony's cool. Not many
You can
people use
also
it.
get married with it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can do all kinds of interesting things with ceremony. There's also, I think, a tone is one of them.
When you get married, you get a +2 bonus to AC while you're within 30 feet of your spouse.
Yeah, there's some
That's
cool
kinda
stuff
cool.
with ceremony that doesn't really get used much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we did the whole deity thing.
Yep.
And I was kind of in the background, and I did my survival check just to see how well I was doing at crafting, just because I wanted to know for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have offered Aurora a flower crown after he was having that talk with all the people in his temple.
You definitely would have seen it as well, Saplin.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of looking wide-eyed and just crafting flower crown and handing it off.
Is gifted once up.
And probably making a smaller ring of flowers and putting it on the thing and walking away.
This is really the first time you've actually witnessed.
Yeah, I witnessed an interaction with a deity. I'm just like, what?
Right.
Oh my god. Okay.
Like you've heard Aurora talk to Paylor before, but not like a back and forth conversation. But like there was the time when he felt the tug of his god at the beginning.
Right. I've seen the cleric and the paladin and the party both pray. I've seen them kind of commune with their gods a bit, but
yeah,
this was very
like
overt.
A step above.
This was very overt. So Aurora, you've been handed a flower crown, and whether you choose to put it on your head, put it down as an additional offering, or do something else with it is totally up to you.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I had an airplane fly overhead, so what was that?
That's okay. After you had that whole encounter with Pelor and the various people at the temple, I handed you a flower crown.
Oh.
You can either wear it, you can hand it off, you can put it down as an additional offering. The choice is yours. Saplin just witnessed that and needed to do something.
I shall put it on my head.
Okay.
All right.
Because that seems the most appropriate.
Okay.
A giant Goliath with a flower crown on his head. Okay.
Yep.
All right. San, as for your pickpocketing of Ashitaka, you get 2 copper and a ball of lint.
Oh, ball of lint.
He did not have much on him that you found with a 13.
Either he's getting smart and hiding it, or getting smart and not carrying stuff because he knows San's around.
I'm gonna go with the second option for that.
Could have
Like
also
crap,
just
San.
not rolled well.
Yeah, that too. Shut up.
All right. Anything else you guys are wanting to do in town, or?
No, I just want to head back to that hideout and go loot it.
Okay.
We also know the next place to go to find the Vistani is. I had the map up. What's the next town's name?
The next town is called Asuhai.
I would like to kind of pull San's sleeve if San is anywhere near me at all at any point.
You guys.
When we meet back up.
Okay.
And inquire as to who we would speak to get information about Joram and what he's doing.
Yeah, I wonder if the
What are
Thieves
his
Guild
movements?
has information.
Let me grab Ashitaka, hold on. I gotta find him first.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to go find Ashitaka and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what are the whispers on the street? What is Joram doing? Is he making any moves right now?
Mm.
Where does he hang out?
You know, I should just take you with me. I could just be in the background.
Okay.
Well, we do know where the thieves' hideout is now here.
Yeah, we need to go there
good
too,
news.
but
As long as he hasn't moved.
I want to make sure Joram's not going to immediately try something else the second we leave.
Hmm.
And I mean, we don't necessarily all have to go and do whatever, but I just want to make sure that it's in good enough hands that we can leave for half a day to go to the thieves' hideout and then come back and deal with Joram.
Yeah, sure.
Like, is he going to lie low for a bit now that this has failed? Or is he going to redouble his efforts, kind of thing?
All right. So you guys find Ashitaka again. Oh, back already?
Yeah, only for info. Don't get happy.
Oh. Got it. What do you need?
Lily?
I'm gonna hand him 2 gold right off the bat. And be
I'm
like,
gonna swipe
Oh.
it back.
You
You don't pay
Can
him
I-
up front. And he buggers off with the money and doesn't pay it back.
But we're asking him for info.
yeah,
pay me afterwards.
I need to bribe him. But I need to know about Joram. What is he doing? What is he planning right now? Because we think he was behind those assassins yesterday.
Really?
I need to know if he's gonna continue to be a problem in the immediate future.
Out of character
Well-
question. What was the name in the book of who
Daya.
hired?
Or Yara, or something like that. I have it written somewhere. Somewhere. It was something, there was a Y in it. I know that much, I think. It was not Joram. It was one of his people.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of his followers. It was like his right hand man, but then the letter to the Hawes was signed by Jay.
Okay.
I can find it if you need.
Yeah, because I wrote it somewhere. Somewhere.
Let me see.
Zala.
Yeah, Zala.
There it is.
Yep.
Zala
Okay.
is what I have written down. Yeah, Zala was the one in the logbook. And the one that the contract was made out to.
So you ask Ashitaka this question, and he's like, "You know, there actually have been some whispers around about Joram. Turns out someone raided his secret lair and killed all of his men.
Tell us something
Like-
we don't know.
Brutal.
I'm gonna be like, okay, that's interesting news, but what about now?
Well, I'm getting to it. So, Joram, seeing all this, and I guess he lost something real valuable.
Kids.
He was seen booking it out of town.
Okay, so he's gone
For now.
for now.
No one's seen him since.
Which direction?
My guys didn't see a direction. Just they saw him leave town.
Okay, I'll give him the 2 gold back.
My pleasure.
Out of character,
Probably-
I really want to
probably
swipe
good
that
right now.
back.
What'd you say, Lily?
Okay, so we're probably good for now.
Okay.
If he's booked it out of
I
town.
really want to swipe that back.
You can try.
You can definitely try. 25.
Yeah, I think she takes it back.
We'll
And then
see what
some,
he gets.
maybe.
A hard roll to beat, but if he's really perceptive.
He gets a 21.
Oof.
I get it back.
So you get it back.
Teach me can't outswipe son.
Need some gold. As he walks away. As you guys are walking back out, or was there something else you wanting to do in the Thieves Guild area?
We
Okay.
got
That was
the
it for
forgery
me.
kit and stuff, so no.
Yeah, I already have that stuff.
All right. So as you're walking out, someone kind of says, "Hey, want to buy some goods?"
Depends what they're selling.
I got all sorts of things. How about got a potion of bravery?
Insight check.
All
Do
right.
we really need to be? Do we really need potions to be brave?
What?
I mean, if it's effectively a potion version of heroism, then it's pretty good. If it's what he says it is.
All right. With a 13, it's hard to tell if he's being legit or not.
Yeah, I'm definitely not telling anything.
But or if you don't want that, how about this amulet of luck?
Another insight check.
Go ahead.
I mean, we could just have detect magic up to see if these items have any magic on
We
them
don't have
whatsoever.
Callan. We don't have stick with us.
Yeah. So
With a 20, you can tell there's something hinky here.
I mean, I think we all kind of suspected there was something hinky here. This dude's accosting us on our way out to try to sell us goods.
Totally, I got normal slope detection.
I'm just gonna pull out my venom dagger and just hold it out to him and say,
Wait, it really works. See here. He puts it on a slope and it starts rolling. See, it detected the slope.
"It's a slope."
Right, it works. It works.
Why does he sound like Linus?
He does.
I only have so many voices.
Start yelling stealth, and I'm just gonna ask him some questions.
And you take the potion of bravery to kind of look it over, and you give it like a sniff. It smells like alcohol.
Of course it is.
Too bad I don't have a flame sword.
I'm just gonna pat him on the head. Or attempt to, I don't know how tall he is. And keep walking.
I'm sorry, say again?
I'm gonna pat him on the head and keep walking.
Okay.
Yeah, nice try.
All right, so you pat him on the head and leave. Then later you kind of pat your pockets.
Oh, I don't get to do perception in the moment?
I'm doing it against your passive perception.
Oh.
Which he actually rolled really well on this. And you're missing 8 gold.
Meh.
You
I'll
rolled a
let
19.
I'll let Thon know,
Okay.
but
Do you want me to head
otherwise
back?
I'm not gonna deal with it. But I'll let Son know if Son wants to go swiping again to recover.
I'll do more than swipe, but yeah.
Because I know that if I don't tell Son that something got taken from me, I will hear about it later.
Yeah, can I head back?
Yeah, you can head back.
Okay. Let's go find the idiot.
All right, you head back to where he was sitting, and he is not there.
I'm gonna ask Ashitaka where the idiot is.
Okay. So you managed to find Ashitaka. That guy again. Sorry, he doesn't. Here. He hands you 10 gold.
Okay. I won't go and kill him.
And he's new.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't perfected the scamming art yet. He's got some good fingers. Good sticky fingers, as you could tell.
Well, tell him to stay away from me and my cub.
Can
Otherwise,
do.
it's you that's going to get it in the neck.
A kiss?
No.
Neck kissing now? Okay.
Oh, what? Huh? I mean, I said I didn't. Hi.
Yeah, I'm glad he ran because I was about to pull out my dagger again.
All right. So you got 10 gold back out of the 8 that got stolen.
Alright, does San pocket it? What does San
I'll
do?
give it to you.
You give me all 10, or you just give me the 8?
I'll give you all 10.
Okay.
All right. So you gained 2 gold out of that.
Yay!
All right. So it's now kind of midday. As you guys are finally making your way back out of town.
Do
you
we
guys
have
all
to
get
square
gathered
off
back up
anything
together.
with the stable?
Um,
Iredale,
Yeah,
if
we-
you were intending that to show up in
It'll
roll
be
20,
first.
it did not.
huh?
Somebody, I think Firedale, tried to do a Staff of Striking attack that I saw in D&D
Oh, yeah, I
Beyond.
see that.
Did not show up in roll 20.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Probably
Okay.
didn't have roll 20 open.
Okay, so just re-rolling to add points back to the staff. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do that for my Staff of Healing.
Yeah, I
you
need to
can-
do that for the Staff of the Woodlands too. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can all do that easily enough. So you all meet back up and head to the stables to retrieve your horse. Your horses. And so you walk in,
Roll.
and the guy who you gave your horses to is kind of like baling some hay, and he doesn't seem to notice you yet.
Okay, my staff is good.
And nice.
Glad I'd only
That's
spent 2
full.
charges on that one.
Yeah, that's full charge though.
Yeah, it would have been full charge. I'm almost full on Staff of Woodlands. I have 2 that didn't get refilled.
Look at Banana's horse. Their horse is amazing.
Alright, all my stuff's updated now.
Okay. So he hasn't noticed you guys yet. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to go climb into the back of the cart.
Say it again.
I'm going to go climb into the back of the cart with Aura.
Okay. Yeah, the cart is kind of sitting off to the side of the barn, or the stables, but there's no horses attached to it.
That's fine, then I can get the horses.
Should we have told the mayor that Joram left town before we leave town?
Probably.
We say that we did that, or do I need to use sending to do it real quick?
We can say that you guys did that.
Okay. I figured that was just a quick, it seems like Joram's left town, you should be okay for now, but be careful.
Yeah, you could easily get word to him.
And I'm kind of annoyed that Joram left town, because that means we don't have a way to easily make it clear that Joram was falsely accusing tieflings.
Yep.
So I don't think we can resolve that, and I'm really upset about that.
They do have all of the
kids.
The kids.
all the kids and all the evidence down in the sewers. So
Yeah, I would ask the mayor to, for the sake of any other tieflings that may roll into town, because I'm not sure how many tieflings are left in town,
Mm-hmm.
that they clear that mess up.
Yeah. Yeah. The mayor said he was going to complete an investigation, including the sewers and
And
get
I
statements from
did
all the kids. And
I
then
did request that Lilia keep Zone of Truth for the day.
Yep.
Yep.
So if that would have come into play at any point, they needed somebody truth spelled to be sure that they were not saying things.
Okay.
I'm keeping
Alright,
it
so-
until we at least return, and maybe we'll find Jorm on the way. Maybe he
Yeah, so
went
if
to
it
the.
needs to get used at any point, yeah.
Alright. So you're at the stables. Don went and got in the cart. And
I will approach the stable hand, or
all right. Do you say something to him, or do you just walk up to him?
be like, I think we're gonna be heading out now.
Oh,
Are you okay?
didn't hear you come in. Wait a minute. It's you! You lot! You're finally back, huh? Paid for one night. And it's been 2.
We
So
were
sorry,
Coming
sir.
to settle up.
Yes.
Abandon your horses.
No. Sorry, we kind of got into some of the drama with the mayor.
Still no excuse. Horses have feelings too, you know. You owe me for 2 nights. Or 1. You already paid for the first night.
Speak with animals.
Okay. So the place, the part you are in right now has no animals in it. It's kind of
Yeah, but with the fuss he's putting up, I want to at least make sure that the horses felt well cared for after this.
okay. What the hell? Okay, fine.
It's doesn't have a range. It's if they can hear me and I can hear them.
Yeah, here's a map of where you guys are at the moment. So you cast Speak with Animals, and immediately you're hit with a bunch of voices,
Mm-hmm.
bunch of horse voices.
Mm-hmm.
You hear things like, "Oh, I hope we have apples for dinner tonight." No, I hope we have carrots. Oh, it's been a while since we have carrots. You hear another one saying, "Does this tail make my butt look big?" All sorts of stuff. It's actually kind of overwhelming because of the number
Absolutely
of
worth it.
Just
Totally
hear
worth
that.
it. Totally worth it.
So
And I'll just call out, "You doing all right?" And probably get a cacophony of noise back.
oh, God.
I've spoken to
gosh.
our horses before, so this shouldn't be a shock to our horses
Yeah,
at least.
your horses wouldn't be shocked, but the rest of the horses hearing this, and the guy standing in front of you just hears you probably go, "Nee!"
Sure.
And then looked very bewildered and confused.
And he's just like, "Are you all right?" And
I'll just look at him and be like, "Don't mind her. She speaks horse."
right. And you would probably sort of be able to make out your horses. Who would he asked, "Are you guys all right?" We're fine.
Has this guy been giving you any trouble?
He gave us oats.
Oats.
We made some new friends.
All right, well, start saying your goodbyes. I think we're gonna head out in a few minutes.
All right. And the guy's
Horses
like, well,
making
regardless
friends.
of your horse talk, I still need the money.
How much do
I'll
we
pay
owe
him the
you?
rest of the money, and I'll kind of hand it over to him and kind of look him straight in the eye and be like, "Oh, just needed to make sure you did your job properly."
Horse abandoner. You can tell he cares very deeply for horses and doesn't like the thought of a horse getting abandoned. Like he's not trying to be rude. He's coming across
failing.
that way a bit. Yeah, he's coming
He's
across that way
failing.
a bit. But you can just tell that he's really passionate about horses.
I could also turn around and say, no, I'm saying this out of character to preface, that he could also thank us for his mare not being dead.
Now, I'll go get your horses. He's gonna make his way outside and into the
Have we
barn.
given our horses names? We should give our horses names.
I
If you don't
think
name
so.
the horses, we'll end up losing them at some point.
Yeah,
What the hell?
the rule. If you name the horses, they die.
Kind of slams the door behind him.
Did they need a minute?
And he's kind of got like
Damn it,
like some of
Lewis.
his clothing is actually torn now, and he's
great.
kind of like up against the door, kind of breathing heavy. He's like, "All right, good news and bad news. Which do you want first?"
Give us the bad, then the good.
I think with all the commotion, I probably would have come back in.
Okay. Well, your horses are fine. But it seems some owl bears have made their way into the barn.
Did I hear the owl bears?
You probably it would have been hard to pick them out of all the voices.
Okay.
You probably would have heard something, but it would have been a little hard to.
Did
figure
they answer when I asked when everyone
did not.
if everything all right? Okay, they didn't
They did
answer
not.
me.
Nope.
Specifically, Speak with Animals works on beasts. So if owl bears are beasts, then the spell would be in effect for them.
Large
If they're not, it would not.
I was
monstrosity.
gonna say they're monstrosities.
Yeah.
We had this.
Clarifying that for you.
Yeah, we had this discussion when the D&D
Okay,
movie
then yeah, you
trailer
wouldn't have heard them at all.
dropped.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, you're right. They are monstrosities. So
Yeah,
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yep, this was a discussion that happened when the D&D trailer dropped, and everyone was like, "You can't do that. Not turn into an owlbear." And they're like, "Oh, yes, you can. You just have to be 17th level." Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you just gotta be real high level.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So apparently there are some owl bears in the barn.
Wonderful.
Okay. They can be there. That's fine.
They did not like it when I came in.
Do we gotta go kick some owlbear butt?
Possibly.
Can I ask him how many owlbears?
Can I call up to the horses and ask about the owl bears?
Yeah, you can
True.
ask the horses. I only saw maybe one or two, says the guy. You're calling out to the horses though?
Yep.
The horse will be like, "Oh, that's the friends we mentioned.
How many are there?
There's two.
Are they gonna be nice to
They're a
us? too?
lovely couple."
I want to like peek in. I don't know what an owlbear looks
A
like.
bit territorial, though.
Hey, Pika, if you want to take a
Will
look
they
at my
let you
screen.
leave?
Oh, I don't know. I,
don't
haven't
have your screen.
tried.
If you want, open it. I have it open.
Hold on.
There's a fence in my way.
I see. Okay, monstrosities. I use message
All right.
because that one's specific for creature.
Okay. Before that, Son rolled stealth to try and get a peek
Oh,
in.
that's what it is.
Yep.
And I'll let
An
you
owl. Bear with an owl's face.
That
I'll
looks
let you get a little
cool.
peek
Yep.
in.
How does Firebutt do the picture in the thing?
So that's kind of the view you get. when
You have to
peek
do
in.
display in VTT to get it to actually show the
So I
thing.
wouldn't actually be able to stealth in. And it looks like there's an egg under the
Ha-ha.
one.
There we go. Owlbear.
Yeah, as soon as I have visual at all, I will cast message. But I would need visual.
Okay.
Probably, because it would have to go through a wall otherwise.
Yep.
Are there any other ways into the barn?
There are 3 doors leading into the barn,
Okay. I'm
which
gonna
you
have to
should
go
be able to
around to
see
the other
on
door.
the map. Yep.
Alright, I'll just tell Lily that there's an egg. Well, I can see an egg. I'm gonna sneak
Okay,
in.
so they're nesting. Fair enough.
And I'm gonna have to sneak in this.
Would tongues, I guess, would not let me speak to them, would it?
No. Tongues lets you read
There's a
in
language.
or yeah. Yeah, but I don't think monstrosity or animal speak works with tongues.
So I couldn't speak with animals either and speak to them, could I?
Correct. Well, speak with animals, no, because they're monstrosities.
Yeah, that's why I can't hear them and talk to them. Because I already have speak with animals up, but they're not beast. They are creatures, however. Which message might work if they're sentient enough to understand it. If they know common.
Ouch.
It's not telepathy, which is any language.
All right, that's kind of the view you get from there.
Can we ask the horse to be our interpreter?
The horses can't talk to it either. As far as I'm aware.
Okay, do they have night vision? Well, they're
The
owls. So...
horses?
No, they're owls.
The
Probably.
owlbears?
That's a stupid question.
You're not sure?
I would think so, but
Unless I use Cloak of the Bat, I can just fly in as the bat and unlock the paddock. Gotta work out which ones it has.
well, I don't want the horses to get attacked if they walk out.
Well,
Because
they said
it's
that their
possible.
friend...
It's possible they've not been attacked because they've been penned in.
Mm.
Like they were already there.
And for the record, this one that you saw is one of your horses.
Okay. Could we sell the horses to the owner and then use one of the patches? Because I'm pretty sure one of the patches has got...
Yeah,
Well,
but
we
we only
used
have one
one
patch
already.
already.
Yeah, we used one.
So we only have one patch for a horse.
Correct.
Damn. We need two.
I don't want to leave the horses here anyway.
No.
No, so I'll message through and I'll try to speak to this one.
Okay.
Now that I can see a little bit. And messages creatures, so if they are able to understand common,
Okay. So they
Just hoping, because monstrosities tend to be more intelligent. I'm just hoping.
it looks like they do not speak any language.
Because they're usually fairly
they-
intelligent.
They have no language.
Has an intelligence of 3.
That's human level intelligence.
Shows no language for them, though.
I think.
Yeah, it doesn't show any kind of language for them.
Oh, maybe they're not. Never mind. I don't know why we're intelligence 3 being. Yeah, I think 3 is beasts that seem clever, is how they define it. Okay.
Gotcha.
But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
so,
there's a certain tier for sentience.
Right. Unfortunately, I do not believe message would work.
Okie dokie. It's a cantrip, so it didn't hurt to try.
Can we ask the horse if it's smart enough to let itself out of the gate?
I mean, it said that there was a fence in its way, so probably not. I mean, either way, we can't just leave these owl bears threatening this stable person. We need to come to a compromise with the owl bears so that they know that we're not going to interfere with their nest.
I just got a
I don't want to
weird
hurt the owl
notification.
bears. Just because they're monstrosities, I don't think we could talk to them because of the intelligence. Technically, I could command them one at a time. That might work.
You see this
Because again,
one
that's
kinda
just creature.
pacing around.
I think I derped something. Might be quiet
What'd
for a
you derp?
minute. I think I just got a tip, but I'm not getting an alert.
Ah,
Ooh. Hate it when that happens. All right.
Did I get?
So what do you guys
Oh.
want to do?
most of my stuff that's animal friendship and things are specifically for beast. I don't have anything that'll help against a monstrosity other than just straight up commanding it.
Does anybody have anything that could work?
I would
Stick?
like to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
I don't think I do.
Does Stick have anything?
So if y'all wanted to continue stealthing, you have plus 10.
So I got plus 20. I
Stick?
was going to try and stealth in there. I don't have
Stick
invisibility.
has web.
Yeah, but do you really want to web it and piss it off if it's got?
Yeah, we don't
eggs
want to hurt them. They're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah,
They're just.
web would trap it.
Yeah, you don't want to piss them off still.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing he has.
I don't have any invisibility. Otherwise, I would have snuck in.
I don't have any either.
Does anybody have
Actually-
invisibility?
Yes.
Yes.
Could I possibly have invisibility?
I think it's only for myself. Also, didn't you grab an invisibility potion off of the?
Yeah, mine is also.
I thought someone else had it. I didn't grab it.
I
mean, I
thought
can cast
you.
invisibility once per rest, but it's concentration, so you get that or Pass Without a Trace. You don't get both.
Well, I already have a plus 10 to my stealth, so I'll take the invisibility.
I was going to offer Pass Without a Trace because it's the entire party, not just you.
Oh, okay.
But
Who took the invisibility potions?
I swore you're the one who grabbed it.
No, I didn't.
I thought you looted one off of the guy.
Yeah, the male
looted stuff,
assassin
I
had
didn't-
one.
I
The
forgot
male
was
assassin,
looted.
you looted it off of him.
Lily, I just messaged you.
Okay.
Would that work?
Forgot to add it.
Sever, check your DMs, please, on Discord.
Because Callan has that.
Let me pull up the owl bear real quick.
I think he'd have to be a small one. Or smaller one.
Right, it has to be similar sized.
Mm-hmm.
Large. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I having to approve it?
Severed Fang tipped $5.
Thank you, Severed. I don't understand why I had to approve it.
No. You can't appear as a creature of a different size
Quadrupedal.
than you. So since you are medium and it is large.
Okay.
Since it's
I mean,
got
you
an
could try
egg.
to make a medium-sized one if you wanted to for rule of cool. I don't know if it would fool
Right.
anybody.
It also says you can't make yourself quadrupedal though.
Right. You'd still have to be bipedal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Not quite.
Yeah, unfortunately, it probably wouldn't. Darn. Callan
Nope.
has alter self, which can change his appearance.
Right, but it's not B shape and it's not polymorph, so
Right.
it's not quite gonna let you do it.
Right. Okay. Well, then, yeah.
What
Callan
about that
got crap.
cast?
He's got telepathy, but once again, I think
They don't speak a language, so
they don't speak a language.
they would get impressions, but that's it. And you wouldn't necessarily get anything back.
What about the that image thing that you can do?
Yeah, I can cast an illusion.
I also have
Yeah.
fear, but do we want to fear the owlbears? That might just make them angry.
And there's an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to endanger the owlbear egg. That seems terrible.
That seems like a horrible idea, yes.
I could try to cast command on it. If it's got a low intelligence, chances are it won't be able to break it. But I can only get one at a time. And it's one word command, so I can't just tell him, like I could tell one of them to halt, I guess would be the closest thing, but I can't tell them to leave with the egg. I could tell them to flee, but again, I can't tell them to leave with the egg, and I don't want them to leave the egg there, and I don't think they would leave the egg there.
Yeah, no.
I don't think that's gonna work either.
I'm still tempted to just try and sneak in there and see if I can.
I mean, you totally can.
I figured it out.
Good.
What?
It was a tip, and I had manual approval on.
Yeah.
So I fix.
Okay, apparently
Yeah.
I forgot to add the invisibility potion to my stuff, so I'll use the invisibility potion.
Okay.
Yeah, I just really don't have anything good that I can do.
Stealth roll.
All right. So
It's just stealthing. It's all I have.
all right, yeah. So go ahead and roll stealth with advantage since you are invisible. All right, a 23. Yeah. You're able to sneak in through the door without being spotted.
Okay. Alright,
I'll
which
reveal
ones
the
are
rest.
asked? The two black?
Yep, the two black ones.
Okay, so I want to sneak over there. and
Open the gate.
Yeah, are you gonna make me roll sleight of hand?
Yeah. Full sleight of hand. Okay. You're able to open the gate without it squeaking or anything.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure Lily would keep saying Lily. It's Saflin. I'm pretty sure Saflin can see what I'm doing, so she could let them
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'd
Carefully.
be keeping the horses updated so they don't get spooked.
Okay. Good thing you said that, because I was just about to roll to see if they got spooked.
Yeah, basically telling the horses, unfortunately, I don't think your friends are going to take too kindly to us. So I'm going to send one of our party in invisible to open the gate for you, and I want you to try to leave.
Oh. Well, they seem very nice. Are you sure?
They didn't seem to like the stable hand who's been taking care of you when he walked in.
Oh. Fair enough. Oh, it opened. Do we go? Where do
Yep.
we go? Which way?
Away
Right.
from the owl bears.
To the right.
That way.
Left.
Then. Okay.
Well,
Easiest way to put it is away from, because they're here and here, so they're gonna go this way.
All right. So they'll come out. Roll some stealth for them. Both get 15s. Pretty good. So they are able to get out.
Great.
Right, now now I need to get out.
Mm-hmm. You still have the additional +10, so you have a minimum of 20.
Now where do we go? Do we keep going?
I'll
Alan
come
does the invisibility
and
potion.
stand by this corner.
All right.
We'll be like, "Hi, friends. This way, please."
Oh, there you are.
How long does
No.
invisibility last?
It's concentration, so you can
Until
end
you
it
drop it.
prematurely whenever you'd like. Otherwise, it would last up to an hour.
Yes.
I'm keeping the
Okay. Yeah. I
was
would
like,
I would
woke up
lead the
too
horses
roughly
this
ahead.
way.
I really want to poke more.
You're gonna bother Morrow while invisible.
Oh yeah. Gotta get some
Okay.
entertainment somewhere. I gotta go scare Callan too.
All right.
Yeah, so I would basically lead the horses back towards our group while they're doing that.
Debating
To
whether
their
a poke would be considered an attack.
It's more
Hmm.
a ruffle on the head.
No, I don't.
How about a
Oh, that's
tickle instead of a poke?
No, I want to stand behind Callan and like blow in his ear.
And crazy in here.
And then I'll poke
And
him in the
then
back.
whisper Callan.
What was that? Guys, I think there's another ghost in here. It's a banshee. Banshee.
Ah.
Something touched me.
Oh god.
Who left? He's gonna. He's going to get his sling out.
Well, you're only
rub it in.
invisible, so
Yeah.
you still have a sound and you still have a smell, so somebody could try to find you that way.
That's fine.
So Callan has his sling out, like ready to attack something.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Where is
duck and then poke
Where
him in
is
the
it?
leg and move.
He flings it. He'll do at disadvantage. Does a 13 hit?
No, I've got an AC of 18.
All right. So it flies into the stack of hay. Get it!
I have a question out of
Mm-hmm.
character. If I'm invisible, what about Luffy? Would he be invisible on me?
Anything you're
or-
carrying.
Yeah, anything you're carrying, so yeah.
Aw. I wanted to freak Callan out by holding Luffy out in my hand.
A floating Luffy-kun.
A floating Luffy-kun.
If you're trying to get Luffy-kun killed, that's a really good way to do it.
No!
Just saying.
You really think Callan would kill Luffy-kun?
If you start
Even on
with it.
The
he's
evil
like-
entity has somehow escaped your grasp. I think some people would try to take it out.
It's not evil.
I would not put anything
Alright,
past Callan.
They are evil. It's the alignment.
I don't care. Luffy's not evil.
That
I'll
you
just
know
jab
of.
at Callan.
All right.
I'll just jab
Did-
at Callan.
did you
and
guys
say, Hi,
take-
Callan.
So the stable hand is gonna say, Did you guys take care of the owlbears? What's going on?
We got our horses out.
That's it.
We need. It looks
Okay.
like the owl bears, from what I can see, are nesting back there. There's an egg.
Their nest. Lovely.
So
That's good.
if we can find a way to safely relocate them, because Safflin is just remembering that encounter that we had on the road with the turtle eggs
Mm-hmm.
and how those were a delicacy. And is thinking to herself, I don't want to know how high the price of owlbear eggs go on the market. I do not want to know.
I'm not sure. And the stable hand would not know that either.
Yeah, I don't want anything to happen to this egg. I'd rather they be relocated if at all possible.
Okay.
Does San know? Nope. San don't know nothing.
Nope. Son.
Well, I mean,
doesn't know
I don't think that would be history. Probably be
But
nature, if anything.
nature.
Lore about terrain, plants, and animals.
anything.
Not any better. Oh, Lilia would know.
All right. So what are you trying to figure out with the nature check?
How
I don't
much
know.
the egg's worth.
If owlbear eggs are a poaching target, essentially.
They could be. I mean, eggs in general are well sought after, and the bigger the egg, the better.
So don't tell Ashitaka got it.
Yeah. If we want the owlbear family to remain intact, it's probably for the best that we
Why don't
keep that.
Why don't you all roll a history check for me?
Real bad roll.
Hey, I got a
Oh, San did really well that time.
Me not so.
It's probably because I was messing with Callan, that's why I wasn't thinking hard enough.
Oh, Curio rolled.
Yeah, Callan is probably the most historically minded of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
True.
If he's an end caster.
Hey, Meteor, do you know the
was
answer
that-
to this
wait, what the heck?
question?
Nope, that's wrong.
That is an
What?
incorrect roll. That is
That
not
was supposed
plus
to be plus
56.
6, not 56.
Then it is
So you would have a
19 plus
25.
6. Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, Meteor,
That's funny. Yeah.
there's a question in my chat. Do you know the answer to it?
Let me check.
Is there a way to add physical D&D books to D&D Beyond?
Not yet.
There you go.
So that was actually one of the things that D&D talked about
D&D
in
is trying to do, yeah.
their drop yesterday. So they are working on making it so that you can add your physical books to D&D Beyond. But it's probably going to be another year before that happens.
I mean, I think the formal launch is what, 2024?
Yeah, 2024. So they're working on that, but at this point, no, you cannot.
I guess
They know everyone wants to, because they don't
I-
want to have to buy the book twice.
I guess they're gonna start maybe putting access codes in physical copies, so you can
Probably.
redeem the book online. Maybe
Be the easiest way. All right.
It would be.
So Son and Callan, you both might remember something from last night that may help in this situation.
Oh.
Involving Sturges.
The fly thingies that we killed?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Where'd they come from?
the bee shop.
Pet shop.
From the pet.
Exotic animal shop.
Okay, can we just point that out to the guy and then can we leave?
Yeah,
It's
if
his
that's what you guys want to do.
It's his problem, not ours. I got the horses.
So that's what you're gonna do then?
He's just gonna hear a voice say, "Go to the pet shop in town.
Exotic animal shop.
Exotic animal shop."
Yeah, the
Yeah,
exotic
yeah.
animal shop owner might be able to help you deal with the
Over
owlbears.
by the there's a fountain and it's close to the
Yes,
Pavilion.
that's the one.
pavilion. Yeah. There's the exotic animal shop. They should be able to take care of this pretty easily.
I'm surprised Callan didn't
Okay.
freak out because you just suddenly heard my voice.
Oh, he
Can't
probably
see.
did. it probably didn't register because he recognized your voice. But then, like, after saying all this,
And then he's like, oh, wait, that person physically isn't here.
But who said that?
I'm just gonna lean in real close and go, "Me."
No, what the shit?
Ow.
Sorry.
Hurting you way
Rip
down.
Sorry
headphone
about that.
users.
Where is the ears command? We need it.
Callan?
Uh-oh, did
Yep,
Curio
doesn't work.
get startled as well?
He's just testing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I hope he's just testing. Not actually.
He just said in
Oh,
yeah,
chat
yep, he did.
he's testing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so the stable hand will take your advice. Say, all right, I'll have to do that. I'll have to go. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
I really
Otherwise, you don't
freaking-
have much of a business right now.
Can we take our horses now?
Yeah. Yep. You can grab your horses and be on.
And I will say that to the stable hand so that he knows that we have them.
Oh, yeah, sure. You got your yeah, go. Sorry.
How much did I owe him for the additional day?
I forget what we said. Let's just say 5 silver.
Okay, I don't know if I wrote that down. I may have. But we can go with 5 silver.
All right. So you guys gather up your horses, attach them back to your cart, and head back out onto the road. And you guys are heading back towards the cave, right?
Yep.
All right. Don grabs Callan by the back of his shirt and drags him out. He's got me! Help!
I'm just gonna laugh the whole time I'm walking out.
He's going to pull out an immovable rod, turn it on, and just hold on for dear life. It sort of yanks you back because you're not expecting it.
God damn it, Callan.
Help me!
Callan.
Son? Wait, what?
Callan. I took an invisibility potion.
Huh? Oh, for
Mhm.
Pete's sakes! I thought you were a banshee!
Why would a banshee attack you in the middle of the day?
Oh. We've
To
been
be
attacked by one before!
And
That
it was at night.
True.
I'm just gonna flick him in the forehead and go climb the cart.
He's gonna turn off his rod and throw it away again.
I forgot we had those rods.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's got one, and I think Safflin has the other two.
Okay, I'm done freaking Callan out now. That was fun.
Alright, so you guys get back in your cart and you head on your way. The trip back to the cave takes about a half a day, so it's getting towards night by the time you get there. And yeah, so we're back at the lair.
Mm-hmm.
And
we know the code to get in.
Yep. You know the code to get in. So you walk up. Something seems a little off. You could have sworn you pulled the bush back
So someone's been there.
in front.
Someone's been in.
And
Maybe this is where John
the
ran.
door seems to be open.
Oh, great.
Guys, look.
Yeah, draw him.
Shh, you don't notice him.
I mean,
Okay,
out of character, I notice him.
I
Yeah, out of
actually had
character,
not.
you notice him.
I was not actually looking at the map, so I hadn't seen him. I was just conjecturing this is where he ran.
Okay,
I
Where's
actually had not seen him.
Yep.
I plan on going in. So who else is
Yep.
coming with me?
So, yeah, you guys are like certain. You close this back up and
Yeah, noticing that the door is disturbed, I will cast Pass Without a Trace again.
Okay.
So that we can stealth in.
So everyone gets a +10 to their stealth rolls.
+20 for me. Yay.
All
I feel
right.
like saying to them, can you guys wait here and I'll see if I can go and look? Because if I can, I could probably just sneak up behind him and stab him.
Well,
Out of character.
Ideally, we'd like him to pay for his crimes, not with his life.
I would like to
Or
knock
not
him out,
immediately with
tie
his
him
life?
up, and bring him back.
Yeah. He should face justice.
I could grab him with my tattoo and knock him out. I got blinding powder too.
That's probably sufficient. I think bringing him back to face justice would be better than us being judge, jury, and executioner here.
Absolutely.
I think Aurora would probably agree with that.
I'm not even going to look at
Absolutely.
Aurora, because I know Aurora will tell me off for stuff.
We need to take him back, is what we need to do.
Is Aurora back yet?
I
Nope.
don't think so. He went to get food.
Okay.
All I know is I want to loot the place. I'll just hit the back.
Well,
I'm gonna also stealth in.
let's
Okay.
take care of Jorm first before we loot.
I think Callan will come in too. He's
So
got
add
good stealth.
10, so it's 22.
Tomorrow's probably going to...
Yes, that's a 22 stealth for me.
I've
Callan gets
got
a 20.
Add 10 to whatever you roll from Pass Without a Trace.
27.
16 for Lilia.
Okay.
But I am also... Where is it?
Going invisible.
Invisibility.
Okay, well, you would technically have needed to do that before you stealth to get the advantage. So
Well, let's just say I did then.
you did it now. Okay.
Yep.
And then stealth.
Hello. We doing stealth?
Hello.
Yep.
Back.
Looks like Jorum's here,
Right,
but we
so
don't know that.
Nihon, were you here for any of the owlbear stuff?
No.
There are owlbears nesting in the stables.
Yes.
Son stealthed in and released our
With
horses,
invisibility.
and I directed them out. So the owlbears are still there, but we have our horses back.
Hooray!
We directed
And then
the guy to go to the exotic magic shop for help.
Exotic pet
Yep.
shop, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, we basically said,
pet.
this is, you need to deal with this. This is who you talk to. Bye. We gotta go.
Yeah, not our problem.
We left. Because I couldn't think of a way to safely get the owlbears out without harming them, and I didn't want to do that because there was an egg.
Yep.
Bleeding hard.
Yep.
All right.
Anyways,
And
we got
now
to the
Assassin's
thing.
lair,
Yes.
right? And the door was disturbed, so now we are stealthing in to find out why it was disturbed, and then we had above board talk about Son could go in and stab Joram in the back, but
And then I got
we'd
told not to
prefer to bring him back to the town alive to face justice rather than act as judge, jury, and executioner,
Got it.
which we thought Aurora would agree with.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, I said I didn't want you telling me off.
Yeah, I'm
That's fair
following behind. We already know how all these doors open because we've done all this before.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All
So
right.
continuing, trailing behind here.
Yep.
So I think Callan would take a look over this way.
I'm
Yeah, I
surprised
mean, y'all
Callum
can
didn't go for the
start
food.
going for stuff while we're in here, but I'm still kind of following behind Son at a distance to back up.
I don't see anyone over there.
Because I do have command in a pinch.
I'm gonna use more sense of smell because we know where he is. But yeah, Mara sniff him out.
All right. Yeah, with a 20, he would be able to tell you that he's coming from over here.
I'm mainly just trying to look around and see what else has been disturbed in the rooms as we pass through. I only rolled a 10, so.
Oh.
Looking
Nope, I'm
around to
13.
see what else is disturbed.
Right, to
Oh.
see if anything else is additionally is missing, if other doors have
Even
been
with
left
a
open.
10, since you've been here before, and
Yeah.
know
What
Lily,
about
I think,
my
backed
roll?
up with a
To expect
26.
here.
Well, Lilia, were you looking at the same thing I was, or were you
Looking
for
to
what
see if
Son
anything
was?
is disturbed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
same
so-
check.
Yeah. So even with the 10, but definitely with the 26,
Mhm.
things do appear to be missing.
Okay. Does
it
it
looks-
look like a large number of things are missing, like more than the 2 assassins would have used
Yes.
on their recent excursion? Okay.
So he's armed. Got it.
Well, or he's stocking
It
up.
looks like someone's been clearing this place out.
Yeah, he's stocking up.
Damn it, that's my job. Do we have another bottle of invisibility?
No.
No, we use that.
I thought both of them had one each.
No, she used
One
hers.
of them used it.
Ah, crap.
The female used it.
Okay. Trying to think. I still have the cloak of the bat,
Yeah.
so I could turn into a bat and fly in and see what he's doing.
And
I mean, he can also continue
this door
stealthing.
is open, by the way. You can, from where you are, you can probably like faintly hear him going, "Stupid freaking puzzle! How do you do this?" I'm missing pieces or something? What the heck is going on?
Saflin is going to use disguise self. And probably would have given you back the hat at this point, San. Now that we're out of town.
Okay. I probably would have re-equipped it.
So you could reattune it.
Curio-san already used the potion of invisibility for the elevator.
Yeah, and I'll use my feet or my racial trait for disguise self.
Damn it. What could I take off? The hat.
Okay.
Where is my hat?
What are you disguising yourself as?
I'm disguising myself as one of the assassin twins.
Oh, okay.
Where's my hat?
Which one?
Glance over at San, so somebody who can pair up to be the other one.
My hat is missing.
Well, that's you probably took it off your character sheet when you gave it to me.
Oh no.
You may just need to re-add it.
It was in my backpack.
Aha, there you go.
So I will take off my ring of protection for a minute. Which is gonna suck, but I need the other two.
Okay.
Guys, self. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different.
Okay. And I will have disguise.
No, it does not change
No
voice, but I don't necessarily need to speak.
Yeah, I'll go
Mask.
with the guy.
Yeah, you could parrot mask if somebody had that.
I've got parrot mask, but we never put it.
We would have needed to put it on them. Yep.
Right.
But does he know what their voices sound like?
That's the thing, we don't know.
You may not.
I could probably pull off a guy voice. No.
But yeah, I'm disguising as the female assassin.
I'm invisible, so.
And as soon as I know that someone is
I'm going with you.
Backing me up.
Okay. So Saflin's disguised as the girl, San is disguised as the guy.
Yeah.
Wait, Curio.
And I want to be ahead of Curio.
For the record, Curio, that door is open.
Yeah, so you could probably not be right there because he will see you.
There you go.
Alright.
Yeah, so we would be kind of leading the way here.
Alright.
And I don't necessarily need to sound like them very much, but we did hear her speak to the mayor.
Yes.
So Saflin will attempt to mimic. She is a performer. There's a chance. And she'll just go and kind of clear her throat loudly.
All right. Roll me a performance check.
I knew that was coming.
Her voice.
Really low for me. Jeez, that was a 2.
I'll give you advantage on this one.
Yeah, mine's not.
Still not much better.
It's better though.
Do I get advantage too or not?
Well, are you trying to speak yet?
No, it's
Deception. Okay.
Oh, it'd be deception.
Oh, that's better.
Roll either. Yeah, I'll let you roll either.
I mean, my bonus is better for performance, but I rolled better on deception.
Yeah.
Just straight up rolled better on it.
I think Saflin, for you it would probably be performance with the advantage, and for San it would be deception.
Okay. I would have liked to use that 22, but that's fair.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep my gob shut.
Okay.
And I will give San Bardic Inspiration before we walk in.
Hello.
Hi,
Fairdale.
Hello.
Through bardic inspiration, that.
You can add 1d8 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Oh, I got an 8.
Yeah, performance
Okay,
makes
so-
sense for the voice.
So
Yeah,
add
I
an
can
8.
see that.
Yeah.
So that's a 17 deception then, with you adding the 8.
Okay. Yeah, those are pretty decent rolls.
I'm hoping he's too shaken to really look too closely.
So you kind of clear your throat, and he kind of does a little jump, like, oh, and turns around. It's like, Rupert, Grinnell, you're back. Hi.
Safflin's just gonna raise an eyebrow.
How you doing?
I'm just gonna like walk around the room to go and look at the stuff.
Does this mean you did you kill the mayor? Did you kill Whitehorse? Why are you? Look, I know I've taken some of your stuff. Right.
Safflin is doing that thing where you intentionally just look at them and don't talk so that they try to fill the silence.
Right.
Mm,
And that's kind of what he's doing too. He's
Yep.
getting very nervous at the not talking.
The look of disappointment. You think we would fail? Yeah. That look.
Mm-hmm.
He's
There's a table next to me. I'm just gonna slam my hand down on the table.
Intimidation.
All right. So you do that, and sorry, give me 1 second.
I'm also
All right,
confused.
he
I got asked soft or stabby, and I don't know what to answer.
Both. Best of both worlds.
he is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Shame none of us have counterspell. Basically
So-
trying the spell that stuns us and makes us stand in place transfixed while it's up.
Yep.
Same
So
thing that
Son
happened in
and
the sewer.
Safflin. Lilia, are you looking in the room?
Looking, I'm guessing, into, but not at him.
Okay. All right. So then Son, Safflin, and Lilia.
Oh, great.
Oh, y'all didn't hear me. It's a 30-foot cube.
Yep, 30-foot cube.
Just look at it is what counts.
Right.
But it has
don't
to
have to be
be
looking at
in
him.
the area inside the cube.
Yep. And he's going to cast it right in the center of the room.
Well, I mean, we're not looking in the middle of the room, but yeah.
It fills up the entire area, though.
What are we
The entire
rolling?
30-foot cube.
Yeah.
Probably a wisdom save, yeah.
Yep.
That's a good
So
thing
yes,
Friday
the
doesn't
wisdom saving throw.
Let me double check something.
It won't affect Lilia, Meteor.
14.
Lilia is outside of the room.
Oh, is
Yep.
Well, it's the 30-foot cube. It has to be cast, and then the people inside the cube that can see.
Yeah, it has to be people within the radius, not people looking
so the
in
only
at it.
people you
Yeah.
can hit are Safi and Son.
Lilia's in the radius.
No, any people he
30
can
foot.
see.
Okay.
Cube.
A
But
30-foot cube.
Oh, okay.
And Lily is definitely within 30 feet of the center of this room.
I literally
It's
just.
not a radius. It's a cube with a side that's 30 feet long.
Oh.
It's not a
I
60
right,
see.
so
foot.
we'd go out
So
15 and
60-foot
15.
sphere.
Correct.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, so I'm safe then.
Okay.
Okay.
You're barely safe. Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to hit Son and Safi,
It cannot hit Lilia. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, she's literally 2 squares away from the maximum it
That-
could be up there.
That was a good call. I definitely was doing radius.
It's really easy to do. I've done it before too.
All right. So, Son, you save.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting on Saflin.
Sorry, I was making sure that my ring of protection was reattuned because I would have reattuned it when I dropped the hat of disguise.
Are you immune to charms in any way, Safi?
I'm a tiefling, so no.
Darn.
You have the charm wand.
I have counter charm. I have the charm wand. I'm not the only target.
Yeah,
Charm wand only triggers if I am the only
wait.
target.
That's
I
true.
get advantage against being charmed.
Yeah, but you made the save already, he said, so.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know for next
You
time.
can roll again if you want.
I mean, I have counter charm, but I didn't use it before we walked in.
Oh no.
And it's one of those where you have to know you're going to be charmed, so you have to do it before. It's annoying.
All right, so Son saves even more now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's Saflin.
Yeah.
Just
I'm probably going to roll poorly again. Yep.
Oh.
Always.
So you are charmed, and you are also incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
That's fine. I'm not needing to move anywhere.
Mm-hmm. So
Can
I just can't do anything until I'm shaken out of it.
Or if you take damage.
Yeah. Well, that would shake me out of it.
So he
But let
casts
me
it,
double check
and-
this. Yeah, it's not going to make a difference, but yeah, the ring of protection is not adding to the saves. I just need to remember to add 1. It's not going to matter here.
Mhm.
7's real bad. 8's not better.
All right, so he's going to as soon as he casts that, before even checking if it worked or not, he's gonna try and
Run.
I'm gonna
run.
grab him.
No.
Like
So
when he gets to here.
Yep,
Yeah.
you get
Son gets an attack of opportunity.
correct. You get an attack of opportunity once he tries to leave your range.
And as he's coming towards me, can I surprise attack him since I'm invisible?
Well,
We got to get
no,
there
I
first,
was
so hold on.
I was gonna step in front of him, grab him, and like slam him back into the door.
Well, you have an attack, so make that work in an attack action.
Yeah, I'll roll cool that if you land the attack.
Damn it! Now I've got to choose an attack that's not gonna kill him. I'll just use a
I'm sure he
+1 dagger.
probably has more health
I mean,
than
you
that.
could use an unarmed strike.
You can do any attack with any weapon and
Mhm.
say you're not going for a vital organ with the intent
Correct.
to not kill.
And just say you're
That
not
way
doing
it's
lethal.
not an instant, they just die if you do enough damage. It's
Correct.
You're intentionally trying to leave them alive. You can
Okay.
do that for any attack unless it's specifically something that you can't do that with. Like if you're throwing a fireball at somebody, you can't really control how that affects them.
Okay, so could
But
I control
weapons,
it
you're
with
all
my
good.
dagger of venom?
Yeah, weapons are all good.
Yep.
Okay, then yeah, I'll use my.
All right, go ahead
Dagger.
and roll an attack. 21's definitely going to hit. Roll for damage.
And that's one of those things that they kind
Ooh.
of gave wiggle room for.
I don't
Fifth
believe you
edition.
get the sneak attack because I'm incapacitated, so
Right.
you only get the rest of it.
If he's not expecting the
And-
attack from her,
Well,
she'll get the sneak
he-
attack.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting
Yeah,
me to move.
That's true.
So
Okay.
Yeah, she gets it anytime she has advantage.
All right, so he needs to roll.
He needs to roll con
con.
save. Mhm.
For poison, right?
Yes. Constitution save with a DC of 15.
He fails it.
He has failed it.
So he
is
takes
poisoned.
30 damage.
So he's gonna take 30 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll slam him up the wall with the dagger and just say, "You dare hurt." What's her name again? Gretel? Gretel?
Grinnell.
Grinnell.
I killed my wife.
Well, we don't know that it's his wife.
My
We didn't hear
sis.
that dialogue.
My companion. My partner.
You dare hurt my partner?
These are things Son would
Ugh.
know to say even if we as the players don't.
Hmm.
When did I hurt her?
I just like reach back and tap Tafflin, or at least kick her with my foot so she can move.
Try to knock me out of it.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I'll do that.
Just step on my foot really hard.
Mm. We're assassins. You really think we're that stupid?
Meteor, it's up to you if that actually breaks it or not, or if she has to do a unarmed strike to do
Normally
it.
they have to
yeah,
use an
do it.
actual action. Or do damage.
Yeah, if you want to break her out, you'd have to do an unarmed strike.
Either that or Lilia could sneak in and tap her in the back.
Yeah, but if I'm coming in, I'm in the room, right? With the effect.
The effect.
Effect's gone. It's a
Oh.
flash. It's a
Yeah.
flashbang.
Yeah, it was only at the time that it was cast.
And you don't
Not
have
just
to do
it.
damage. You can also just use an attack. An action to shake them out of it. So
Yep.
instead of attacking, you do that.
You could literally just shake my shoulder.
So
But
I
it
can
takes an
shake,
action.
but I won't be. I'll still be invisible, right?
Then tug on the back of her top.
Yeah, it's not an attack, so you
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
break
not
your
an attack, so
invisibility.
you can shake and still remain invisible.
So I'll sneak in and try to. I'll actually. Yeah, I'll
Wiggle
try
her
to.
head so it looks like she's snapping out of a daze.
Yeah, or I'll like shake her kind of like in a circle, like. So she's kind of like woozy, and then just like get her to kind of snap out of it.
I mean, any large movements are going to attract attention. I wouldn't make me turn fully around. That
Or, like,
seems
kind of.
unwise.
No, I meant like. You know
She's
how
trying
like
to
when you're
stealthily
dizzy.
shake you out of it.
You know how like
Yeah.
when you're dizzy, how you do that like little circular kind of like.
Literally, all you need to do is shake my shoulder. And that's not super obvious.
Okay, then I'll shake your shoulder. Get you to wake up.
Doesn't need to be overly complicated.
Especially considering currently face to face with somebody else.
Yeah.
Stabbed him pretty hard. He's probably distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
If
then
anything, I might lose my footing for a second, which would not be unusual.
I'll
So.
shake you. You shake your shoulder then,
Okay.
and then take a step back.
Oh, wait,
Am I
wait.
no longer incapacitated?
Hold on. Before any of that had to happen, Meteor, he has to make a concentration check.
Oh, that's true,
Because
because the hypnotic pattern
the
would
effect
die.
of the charm is concentration.
That's true. So if he fails concentration check, it breaks anyway.
Oh, true.
So then I'm moving myself back out to
What
the
do I have
door
to
then.
beat for that?
Half the damage, I believe. Half the damage taken or something like that.
If you take damage, you must make to maintain the DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. So he has to make a DC 15.
And it's a con save for concentration checks.
Okay.
Constitution.
Yep.
He fails.
Yeah, so you
Jeez.
didn't
Okay, so
have
you
to
wouldn't
step
have-
into the room to start
yeah.
with. She
'Kay.
is.
Okay. Good call.
She's out of it then. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm back.
I'm still in the hallway.
'cause
Just
that
carefully
can
listening.
affect actions and stuff, because actions are important.
Yes.
Right.
Sorry about that.
No, it's good.
So
Okay, so I have him pinned up the wall.
apparently I'm
Okay,
getting
so we
an
need
ice cream
to
turtle.
knock him out.
Well, you just took 30 damage, so...
Well, we also need to roll initiative at some point, I think. Unless this is not combat.
You can
Are we
count
still
this as a
intimidating?
prize round before actually.
Yeah, this is
It
the
is.
prize
you
round, and
want
then we'll
to
have
get the
initiative.
prize round.
meteor.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I get to go again.
Yeah,
Oh.
if
I
you
get to go
want
now.
to turn it into that, it's up to you, meteor.
You got anything that
Yeah.
casts sleep?
I do not have sleep on me right now. I do not have that prepared.
So far, what's happened is you've slammed him up against the wall, and Saflin is snapped out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you going from here?
I am casting command.
All right.
I'm gonna expend a charge from the Staff of
Let's
Charming.
go ahead and roll initiative then.
Okay, before I do command.
Yeah.
That is why I was bringing it up.
Yep. Yeah.
Because if it's a surprise round, I would get to go. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Wow.
All the low rolls.
Mine's not too bad.
I need to take the feat that lets me always get top initiative.
I did not have my token selected, so I'm gonna have to be added to the turn tracker this time.
I had myself selected, surprisingly.
Okay. Saflin got a 15. Curio 9.
Yeah, Curio's low this time around.
17. Haven't done yet. Sun is a 5. Lilia
18.
18. Alan gets an 18. Better, so he's 18.
Why, what is his dex?
His dex is 15 is +2.
I'm +2 as well.
Yeah, 15 is if you want to count it 2.5. What is your dex, Lily?
15 plus 2.
So yeah, they're even there.
Oh, that.
So rollies, roll off.
Yeah. Yep. So roll a d20. Okay, I guess you're going first.
Yay!
You're
She
going
wants to
before
use
him
that
at
as her
least.
attack. Definitely.
Going before him at least.
Okay.
Has
I
everybody
crit
rolled
that.
initiative?
Yeah.
We have a Callan initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
You got an 18. That's what the rollies was for.
That was for Callan. Okay.
Yep.
So we don't have Jorum's initiative yet.
Right.
Yeah, did you roll for Jorm?
I did, yes.
Is that
He did
unknown
not roll
creature?
it digitally.
Yeah, it does that in the tracker automatically.
Is he
I'm
unknown
guessing
creature?
He's the 21.
Yeah, I don't know why it's saying unknown creature.
Because you didn't name the token.
Right.
So, okay.
Because you didn't name the token, and it's not a monster
I actually do have
from
it named.
D&D Beyond.
Just
It's a
apparently-
NPC. It's a human opponent.
At least you did get your sneak attack in, so you technically went first.
Mm-hmm.
Just means he gets to go now before I get to do anything, which
Yep.
kind of sucks, but I mean, that's life.
Is it pouring rain again?
All right. So, question for y'all. Do you want to keep going or end it here?
Pika doesn't have to work?
I don't have to go to work, but I do have to go out tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I gotta be up early tomorrow too, so.
We should probably call it then.
I've got to go out with Mom and Bubbles.
Okay.
I'm hungry and I need to eat dinner, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a good time to stop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we will pick up next time with combat.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's pouring rain. I can hear it.
Bye,
Now,
everybody.
Nihon, Firedale, that means you have to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Yep.
I'll be here. That's the plan.
I
Alright.
made it here today.
All
Mhm.
right.
For the last little bit.
Well, thank you all for joining. I hope you all enjoyed this session. And we will pick up next time right here.
We tried to
Yes.
talk it out. He
Yep.
went flashbang.
Yep,
Bye.
you went flashbang.
Mhm.
Bye, everybody.
Now we're just
Bye
gonna not kill
bye.
him.
Bye.
All right.